One thing that is friendly, though, is Fortnite. It's a friendly way to kill each other. And it's done in these color. I'm not a big Fortnite fan. I'm going to let Chronic talk about this and tell you a little bit about what just happened here. But huge tournament. Fortnite is this magically colorful world of murder and skill. And boy, it makes a shitload of money. There was just a tournament. What happened here with this Fortnite?
Okay, so they had the Fortnite basically World Cup, and the kid who won it, he won like $3 million.
He got
a big World Cup trophy. But also, what's interesting is like the top 5 or 10 people. I mean, they all won mega money. There was kids that came in 5th and won millions of dollars. Every kid that participated, and there was a shit ton of them in this World Cup, got at least $50,000. So you could have been in the tournament, not got a single kill, and you won $50,000.
I saw the final 100 participants, and I don't know what this started as, all got $55,000. So everyone got a payout for making it as far as they did. Absolutely.
And it was watched by over 1 million people online. So we're talking about a digital tournament, a video game tournament that people didn't have TV access to, but still turned out in over 1 million to watch online.
His name was Kyle Giersdorf.
I pronounced it as Giersdorf.
Giersdorf. I think that's right. He's 16 years old, correct?
And now he's rich.
His name, his Fortnite name, if you ever want to make friends with him,
he's getting a new bicycle for high school.
Absolutely. Is Bugha, Bugha. Beat out 99 other kids to win the $3 million. Now, folks, to put this in perspective, this $3 million and what Fortnite is really pulling in, and I'm gonna go off on a little rant here about the U.S. women's soccer pay because it ties directly to this. I feel it's all about what do you generate, what is the interest level. So Kid Chronic was just talking about how many people watched this fucking tournament that just wanted to watch these kids play. He actually made more. He made $3,025,900. Tiger Woods, let this sink in, people. I don't think you understand this. Tiger Woods just recently won the 2019 Masters. The Masters is the one with the green jacket. That's the bellwether of the whole fucking thing. He won $2 million for that. I repeat, he won $2 million.
Well, that's because golf sucks.
That's because golf sucks.
Golf's boring.
The PGA.
Can you throw a grenade in golf?
You absolutely cannot. You can throw your club if you get pissed off.
Can you blow
enough.
up a house that someone's hiding in golf?
Apparently not.
No. Can you shoot someone with a rocket launcher in golf? Can you parachute in golf? Can you fly a plane? Nope.
I don't think you can do anything.
I'm just getting off the...
Can you hit a hole-in-one in Fortnite?
Yes.
Ooh.
Actually, you can. You can hit a hole-in-one in Fortnite.
There's golf in Fortnite.
Okay, so let me take this over here for a little second.
Yeah,
So here's what's great about
Fortnite player,
here's what's
so
great
let
about
people know.
Fortnite, everybody. Here's what's great about it.
Tell us.
This video game company didn't have much success. They had 3 or 4 different games. They combined them into one giant game. And as the combination came, basically what it ended up being is 100 people ride a battle bus, and then they parachute into a continent. The continent has the same things on it, but they move around all the time. And then the 100 people proceed to kill each other, and the last man standing wins Battle Royale. This kid, he won the final Battle Royale, and he won this money. So it's really fun. You log on online. You can have your friends. You can have strangers, anybody, 100 people, real life people, not fake video game things, real life people drop onto this continent and proceed to kill each other. And there's a lot of space on the continent, so you can snipe, get weapons, do all the things you would expect. Here's where it got good. So the game became so popular so fast. This is a genius. They gave it away free. Free on PlayStation, free on Xbox, free on Nintendo, free on everything. Free on your phone, free on your laptop. And since it was free, everybody jumped on. Everybody started using it, and they made their money selling clothes and little trinkets to the kids who want their player to look cool. What ended up happening is they made so much money and the game got so successful, they've become like a Facebook or a Google. They've run away with the technology. So they've had so much time to develop and they have so much money for developers that they've made the world totally interactive. So you can do just about anything. And I mean anything on this game. You can, if you see a plane, you can fly it. If you see a house, you can go into it. If you see a window, you can smash it. If you want to burn something, anything that you can think of, you can do. Let me give you an example. I saw somebody on this game, house full of people that he wants to kill in front of him. They're all shooting at him. He takes C4 that he's picked up in the game, puts it in a shopping cart that he finds, kicks the shopping cart into the house, blows up the C4, blows everybody that's in the house. That's very creative. The game creators couldn't have thought of that possibility of him doing that, but they've made the game so in-depth now that these amazing things are possible, and then they've given you the ability to share it. So now you can do this amazing thing in the game, and you can share it right to Facebook, right to Twitter, and that is the secret of Fortnite.
Yeah, people are definitely, they post their games, people watch them, they learn from them. Here's what
and the graphics are so good, it's actually good entertainment.
The video game market brought in $131 billion in 2018. It's expected to bring in $300 billion in 2025. So This is now going back to the women's soccer team. This is exactly why you don't get paid the same as much as the men. And just to put this in perspective, my friend, I just pulled this up earlier when I was looking up that he won the $3 million. Do you know that the entire purse for that FIFA World Cup women's purse, the entire purse was $30 million for everybody? Okay, 7% of what the men got. The men is like $400 million. The women, a lot of people don't know the actual figure of what the USA women got. They got $4 million to split. So just so you know, this boy who played Fortnite made more than every single women's soccer player for winning that. And that perspective is because more people care about Fortnite. Period, right? That's it.
Well, and the video game companies that are behind it have a lot of money. More people are involved. You
Because
can actually
people are
play.
buying shit.
Yeah, I can't go play in the Women's World Cup, but I can play Fortnite. You know, so I mean, you can actually
Absolutely.
participate. So that's a huge thing too. I mean, they've had concerts
It
at
is what it
Fortnite
is.
that millions of people have turned out to watch, like
Right.
digital concerts.
It generates interest. Whatever
generates
it is,
interest and
this
it
generates
income.
more
And
interest.
let me just tell you this. Here's the deal, guys. Just read the writing on the wall. Real sports are going the way of the dodo compared to digital sports. This is just the beginning. 100 on 100 is just the beginning. There's going to be video games in the future that are 3,000 versus 3,000, that maybe the entire United States plays against the entire Russia in a video game that
absolutely.
takes 10 days.
Well-
and you're up there's what this is going to go into as the servers get bigger, as the speed gets up, the amount of people that can play, the high-tech interactions that are going to go on are just going to be unbelievable.
Well, to take it a
compared
step
to what we're doing
further,
right now.
I think Fortnite is the precursor to exactly what you're saying. Virtual reality and augmented reality, you'll be in these things really now shooting at people in your own fake world. It could be Russians, it could be Cubans, whatever, however they're going to set the game up. You're absolutely right. You're going to be in real combat, fake combat, but it's going to look real. Fortnite is the precursor to what augmented reality, exactly what you said. The scary part about all of these augmented reality games is going to be is you're never going to want to come out. Your real life will suffer as a result because people get so
there's
addicted.
some movies about that.
It's 100%
where, like,
true. You'll forget about your kids.
Pollute the environment so bad that people don't want to live in the real world, and they wake up and they just log on to virtual reality and they work there and they play there. And that's
Why
their
wouldn't
whole
you?
life.
If you could be in a virtual reality harem full of beautiful
You
women
can
in
have
one
the girl
moment,
you want. You can
Fortnite-
have the job you want. You can have the house you
It's
want.
100% coming, and the proof is how we're already on a small level, whether it was The Sims, Second Life, Fortnite, people like the skins that they design their things with. It's just a matter of time, and I fully believe that it'll be interactive warfare like you're saying. No one really dies. It's sure going to be fucking fun, though, playing like you do
There
die.
will be people that spend an awful lot of their lives online in the future. There's no doubt about that. I think there'll be a little bit of a rebellion to that, too, and there's going to kind
Perhaps.
of be, both sides will still
It's
going to
be so good,
But,
though.
yeah, like for this kid, just talk about his life. He's 16. He just won $3 million playing video games. Is anybody in his life going to tear that kid off of Fortnite for the rest of his life? Hell no. So he's going to spend a shitload of time on Fortnite.
The amount of publicity this also got, folks, these kids, I tell you what, if you didn't think kids were outside playing and going on bikes, fucking forget it. That's over. All these kids now are training. Now the joke is like, hey, mom and dad, I'm training. I'm not playing video games. There's a career in this for some. Not everyone's as good as others, no matter how much you play. Obviously, you can play a shitload of basketball, but some people are just never going to be as good as others, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, a lot of kids will try to go pro. None of them will make it. That's just the reality of any pro sports. But here's what's interesting. The training part is fascinating. The kids are getting training. These kids are learning tactical skills that I guess will hopefully never use in the real world. But it is interesting that these kids are on Fortnite is a very tactical game. You can fight with a team. You can fight on your own. It's very realistic how quickly you die. And so there's a lot of tactics, just hiding, moving around things, all of that kind of military stuff. And so, it's interesting to say about a culture that's, training kids tactically as, 6 years old, 10 years old.
I remember they were talking about Call of Duty, some of these other RPGs that are much more military geared. And they actually recruit some of the best of these for military exercise. Like you said, wars are going to be fought on screens.
They're going to be like, hey,
warfare is a
Fortnite,
screen.
Tramp, we need you over here to fly the drone this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I mean, if you were the U.S. military, why would you not be looking at gamers?
We're going to go to a break. We're going to wrap up Fortnite right here. Keep in mind, he won $3 million. The whole fucking women's FIFA tournament was $30 million. Nobody
Again, they
cares.
threw no grenades.
Nobody cares.